Yo, what's up? This Big Boy, one half of the Mighty Outkast, one whole of me. And I'm at Amoeba Records, and what's in my bag? Yeah.
If I ain't a hot boy, that what you call sex. Daddy fat and a jaw never fall back. Like clocks in the wintertime, we stay eating like it's dinner time. Been feasting and sheeping and blowing big, but it ain't no reaper rhyme.
I got this Cosmic Slop record, just like funk personified. I remember it was an induction for George Clinton. It was me, Janelle Monáe, Dallas Austin, and we got a chance to perform a couple of these songs, and it was crazy, but this was like one of the funkiest albums ever. I can remember seeing this as a little boy, like 4 or 5 years old, and my dad had these records. You know what I mean? I didn't know nothing about them. I just remember him playing them, and I just remember all this artwork. And now I need it for my own home now. I mean, I got it somewhere, but I wanted a new one. This is the Kate Bush Before the Dawn Deluxe Edition. My all-time favorite artist is a 1A and 1B, and then there's a number 2. So 1A would be Kate Bush, 1B would be Bob Marley, and number 2 would be NWA. And those are my greatest musical influences. If you can just imagine putting all that up in a pot of gumbo and stirring that shit up and put some salt, pepper, cinnamon, oregano in it, that's how you get the Big Boy stew. My Uncle Russell, my mother's brother, actually, he was like a skateboarder. He was the nerd in the family, like black goth kid back in the 80s. Turned me on to Kate Bush and early Prince and stuff like that, and Metallica and Guns N' Roses and all that when I was in 6th grade, you know what I mean? So I thank him for that. And I went to this show in London, and it was one of the greatest concerts. It's not even a concert, I would say it was a presentation of excellence. It was a play. 3 intermissions, it was about 3+ hours long. The messages in the music, you know, I didn't understand a lot of it until I started listening to the words, you know, like breathing. It was about a pregnant mother, smoke, and running up that hill was about your faith, and the changes in the music was something that I took, where no one song would stay in one lane. It would progress and morph into different things, and it would be preludes and epilogues, and the listener can close their eyes and kind of envision where you are, and it can take them on an adventure. Music is supposed to evoke emotion and make people feel a certain way, whether it's happy or sad or make you think. So I love Kate Bush. One of the greatest albums of all time right here. This was definitely inspiration. Michael Jackson is like the greatest ever performer. And I remember this record with my auntie in my auntie's house, always folded up, or it had weed crumbs where the socks at, you know, where they were rolling up joints, the seeds and shit. But it's just so many jams on here, man. Anytime after 2:30, when everybody got all the vodka and cognac and wine in them, anything off this record is gonna set it off. This is another one of my favorite songs of all time, is Maggot Brain. There's so much feeling in the guitar. It's a guitar solo the whole time. Like, it is so deep. And when I say music evokes emotion, when I did a movie called Who's Your Caddy, I used this song. I had to do a scene where I had to think about my father, and I had to drop tears. I saw Terrence Howard do it when we did Idlewild. He's like, yeah, you could use all aspects of life to bring out the character. So I had to cry, and I was like, I'm a happy person. I wasn't sad or nothing. So I put this song on, and it brings it out of you. That guitar has so much feeling. If that don't strike a chord in your middle part of your chakra, then you must be an alien or something. So Maggot Brain, deep. This is the special Sir Lucius Left Foot vinyl. I worked with George Clinton on a song called For Your Sorrow. And it was just, a pleasure to work with him. I worked with him twice. Once on a song that me and Dre did on the Criminal called Synthesizer. He just comes in He's like the funk wizard, you know what I'm saying? He goes in the booth and he's mumbling like, and then words start coming out. And you have to fucking be there to see the shit. The room glows orange, purple, no drugs, crazy, magic. I've seen some magical shit happen in the studio. So yeah, that's another classic.
Came and went, time well spent. Take another huff and puff and choking, icky, sticky. Stuff a bowl and pack a pipe, twist a blunt, roll and light a joint.
This is all just limited edition Kate Bush stuff that Amoeba got that I'm taking home. Fuck it, I'm about to spend it, put it on the credit card. What they say, spend a check and get it right back. This is one of the greatest Michael Jackson albums ever, man. There's a lot of jams on here, man. Remember the Time, the video was great. This artwork is crazy. Something about being an artist where you pay attention to every last detail and everything has to tell a story. Even like this, the covers for vinyl, for me as a young kid, you use your imagination and just kind of figure like, what, I wonder when I put the needle on this, what it's gonna sound like. Thank you, appreciate it. Hey, thank you.
But everybody eating or acting like they fool. I'm blessed and highly favored, learn the game when I was little. I guess it's time to state my claim and conquer every hood. Help my partners get this number 2 by sponsoring the jug. Yeah. If I eat, everybody eat.